everyone. I'm Melissa here, and welcome to your Melissa Moment. Hello, everyone. Melissa here. Welcome to your Melissa Moment, and welcome to Wellness Wednesday update. So last Wellness Wednesday, I went shopping with a friend, and I shared with you the items that I got. I was really happy and excited. Turns out, probably the favorite item that I purchased that day was the mini chocolate fountain. And we did test it in store. It turned on, it warmed up. I didn't realize at the time until I got it home and looked at it closer, it was missing a piece. It was missing the auger. Now, if you are not familiar with chocolate fountains, there is a small piece called an auger, which goes in the middle. And that's what helps the chocolate go up and fountain down. Without that piece, the chocolate isn't going to work. It's not going to work. I did go online looking to see if I could buy the auger separate. Couldn't. Really disappointed because I really wanted that. It was super cute. It was a perfect size. I'm just going to have to keep my eyes open, and hopefully maybe I'll come across one at Value Village later, or a garage sale, or a really good eBay deal. They do have some on eBay. They are like over $50 with shipping that I saw. You can also apparently buy them at Stokes still. They are obviously different. They're like newer, upgraded, if you will, but they are also $50. And if we remember, it was $13.99, plus I had 20% off. So I was willing to pay that price. I'm not willing to pay $50 for it right now. So this put me in a bit of a situation because Value Village has updated their policy. And basically their policy is you have 7 days to exchange clothing and shoes. Everything else is a final sale. Now, I called because obviously this item is not usable. It's not like I changed my mind or I'm having buyer's remorse or whatever. It's not usable. Nowhere on the box did it state piece missing, sold as is, nothing to indicate to me that there was something wrong with it. So I did call. Now, when I called the location I bought it from. When I called, they said, what is the item? And I told her, and she goes, is it, like, do you plug it in? Is it electrical? I said, yes. She goes, okay, you have 2 days. 2 days to exchange it. Now, what I hate about Value Village, and what I've always hated about Value Village, is they only do exchange, but you have to exchange it immediately. They won't give you a gift card. They won't give you a credit for it. You have to literally find something else in the store and exchange it for it immediately. It also needs to be the exact same price or more, where you would pay the difference. If you find something that's less than what you paid, you don't get that money back. I hate that because my friend and I were just at that store today, and we went through the whole store. There was nothing else that I really needed or wanted at that store. So I was chatting with my friend about how upset I was, and she goes, maybe try the other location. Maybe you'll find something there. I'm like, brilliant. So I went to the other location, and I did find things. Now, this also kind of upsets me because I ended up buying more. I'm happy with what I got. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't want it or need it. Let's be honest. Everything I bought, I wanted. There's nothing in here I needed. But I'm a little upset because after the exchange of the item that was broken, I still had to pay another $10.05. So now I've gone from spending $25 at Value Village to now $35 at Value Village, which still is better than what I usually spend. I'm still doing fine, but I was doing really good first time around. I didn't even want to go to the other Value Village. I didn't feel that, oh my God, I have to go to the other one, or I want to go to the other one, that nagging compulsion I usually get. I didn't have that. But because of this, I had to go to the other Valley Village. So, I mean, I'm still looking at this as a win. But yeah, it kind of upset me a little bit. I mean, part of me is like, I probably should have done a little more research in the store before I bought it. I mean, I did. I looked at the instructions. I didn't see anything on there. I looked at it. I didn't even think about it. I wish I had, maybe Googled it, because that's what happened was I Googled it, and it showed the little piece. And I'm like, oh no, that wasn't in the box. So if I had done that in the store, I probably would have realized, and then I wouldn't have bought it. And then I would have only got the 2 items, and then I wouldn't have had to go to the other Value Village and spend more money. But here we are. So I'm doing this as a Wellness Wednesday follow-up for a few reasons. Number one, to give you guys the follow-up. It was still a great day shopping with my friend, seeing my friend, but also to talk about shopping addiction a little bit, because I was feeling really good. Only spent $25, didn't even feel the compulsion to go to the other store. And then situationally, I ended up at the other store. I'm not blaming myself for that. I'm not holding it against me. And again, I could have bought way more than I did. I didn't. I did have a few other things in my cart that before I went to the till, I did put back, because I really thought about it. I'm like, do I really need these? Do I really want these? And I put a couple things back. So I'm still looking at this as a win. And this is just to let you know, if you are struggling with any kind of addiction, and again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not trained in addiction. This is strictly my experience, what I'm currently going through with my addiction, that I can't seem to find an outside source to help me with it. I'm muddling through this on my own. So this is why I'm sharing this with you, because where I live, I have not been able to find any outside resources for shopping addiction specifically. I'm sure this could go for any kind of addiction, but I'm specifically talking about shopping addiction, and I'm specifically talking about my shopping addiction. So please don't take anything I say to heart. Don't take it as sturdy advice. If you or a loved one or someone you know is suffering from any kind of addiction, I really encourage you or them to reach out to a professional, whether that's a doctor or a counselor or a helpline or an online group, to help you through this, because I am not trained. But like I was saying, I'm taking this as a win. I'm not beating myself up over it. I'm not going to be like, oh, well, fell off the wagon. I guess we're just going to go back to Value Village tomorrow and do more shopping. No. And I don't have that feeling right now. That could change. But as of right now, I'm still feeling pretty good about it. I'm not going to take this as, oh, I really made a mistake, because this was purely situational. And this is going to happen as I make my way through recovery and the addiction. There's going to be ups and downs. This is not a linear line. Like any kind of addiction is just not. So we're doing okay. Let's look at what I did exchange it for. Okay. So the first thing I found was perfect. And I'll explain a little bit more. Okay. How perfect is this? If you're unfamiliar, this is Rae Dunn. For some reason, I really like Rae Dunn stuff. I really do. This is a 3 set of plant pots. Now, interesting enough, I have Rae Dunn plant pots. I've got a really big one in red, and then I have ones this size, not a trio like this, but individual ones. I think I have like 2 or 3 other individual ones. But they're all different colors. I have green, I have red, and we've been redoing our house and redoing our aesthetic of our house. And this is black and white. And it fits in perfectly with my new aesthetic, because I'm basically dealing with grays, charcoals, white marble, accents of silver sparkle, black. So this actually is perfect. Now this, it has been used. You can tell because the tray is dirty. They are stuck on here. Like they're stuck. You could probably take them off, but they are stuck. So it's got drainage holes. I don't know if you can see that. There's drainage holes. And then it's got this tray as well for drainage. It says Home Sweet Home on it. I really, really like it. From what I can tell, there's no chips. There's no cracks. Like, it looks in perfect condition to me. And I paid $7.99, plus I had a 20% off coupon. So $7.99. I looked this up. Apparently this specific one is rare, at least according to eBay. I don't know if that's true or not. But even on a Google search, I didn't see very many pictures of this specific one. eBay, they're selling it for $50 plus shipping. I got it for $8 minus 20%. So I thought this was super awesome. I know exactly where it's going to go, which is even more exciting for me because I'm trying not to buy things that I don't have a home for or that I don't have a spot for, because then they just end up in a pile somewhere and I don't use them. So this does have a home. I'm excited. I'm even more excited because I was just thinking I have to repot some of my plants. And right now I have them all over the place on my bookshelves. I kind of wanted to make them more localized. So I think this is actually going to work out really well. So I was really happy. This was the very first thing that I found, Home Sweet Home. Very happy with that. Then I kept looking and I came across this. I think it's brand new. It's in the box. It looks like it was never used. I don't know why I have an obsession with this. This is from Stokes. It's a salsa bowl that looks like a tomato. How adorable is that? I'm obsessed with bowls and stuff that look like things. I don't know. I have a pumpkin pie dish that looks like a pumpkin. I have an apple pie dish that looks like an apple pie. I have an apple crumble dish that looks like a big apple. And now I have a salsa dish that looks like a tomato. I was intrigued by this. It's in the box. The price, I was a little pissed off at the price. And let me explain to you why. It has a, where is it here? It has a regular price of $9.99. They're asking $5.99. Now you're probably saying to yourself, well, Melissa, that's still less. Yeah, but then it also has a 50% off the last marked price sticker, which means Stokes was selling this for $5 and Value Village was asking $5.99. That upsets me a little bit. But I did have a 20% off coupon as well. And don't forget, I exchanged it. So it's super cute though. I am going to open it and show you guys. I did not even look if it was dishwasher safe, which normally I do. Why wouldn't I have looked? I mean, I'm assuming it is. It's Stokes. It says Stokes serving dish, perfect serving dish for Mexican rice, guacamole, salsas, and so much more. Keep it on your kitchen counter to store avocados, garlic, and all your favorite food. How cute. Yay, it is. Dishwasher safe. Yes. Okay. But it does look brand new. It doesn't look used. Okay. It is so cute, you guys. Look at that little tomato. Look how cute that is. And the dish is a really nice size. It's not too big. It's not too deep. It's so cute. Is that not the cutest little thing you've ever seen? It is cute, you guys. I love it. I so love it. It's so dusty. I don't know if you can see the dust. I don't think you can, but it is so dusty. So adorable. Probably someone got it as a gift. I'm thinking maybe a wedding, bridal shower, wedding gift, bridal shower. That's what I'm thinking. And then they probably like, oh, it's so cute. Or they put it on their registry thinking they would use it and then they never did. And then they were cleaning up and they're like, we've never used this. Let's get rid of it. That's probably what happened. But I'm happy to have it. So I got that. Now, another thing. Okay, the last two things, I would have been fine with that. That would have been 8, 9, 10, 11. That would have been enough for my exchange. But I found a couple other things. Now, here's the thing. I probably didn't need this, but I have a really large, I don't even know where it is right now. It's in the living room. I have a really large silver crisscross breakable bowl. It's a square though. I was using it for a fruit platter, like a fruit bowl. And I had it originally on our table, and then I moved it to the stove. And basically, I was using it for fruit for a while, and then I started putting like snacks in it, and we called it our snack bowl. And then I moved the snacks to a different basket. But I love it, and it suits the decor, and I love it. And I'm like, ooh, I really want to keep it. But it is big. It's very big. So while I was at Value Village, I came across this, and it's cute. And I thought this could maybe be my new fruit bowl. It's smaller than the silver one, but I'm not sure yet. Let me show you. It's very basic. It's just glass. It's 100% see-through glass. That's all it is. It does have it has a sticker that says Culture, Italy. I don't know why. I don't know if that means this is expensive. I don't know if this is crystal. I have no idea. That's the only marking on it. It was $3.99, and then I got 20% off. From what I can tell, there's no chips or cracks or anything in it. It's in good condition. I have no idea if that means it's expensive. If you guys, here, let me show you the sticker. If you're familiar with this brand, let me know, because I'm not sure. But it's see-through. It's clear. I thought that was kind of cute, you know? It is fairly heavy, so maybe it is expensive. I'm not sure. But I don't know. I just thought maybe putting fruit in here would be kind of cute because you can see through it, or snacks in here too. I don't know. It's probably the silver one I have is probably another like 3 or 4 inches per side. Like, it's big. So I thought this might be a little bit more manageable, and I do like the depth of it. I thought it was a really nice size. So I don't know. But the price, I was just like, you know what? For that price, it's so heavy. If I change my mind or later I want to sell it, I can probably get at least $5 for it because it is really heavy. And then I got one more thing. And this thing I wasn't sure about, but I got it anyway. I failed to check it to see if it works. So hopefully it does. If not, I'm going to have to do this whole thing all over again. But I was in a rush. But I got this. It's a small little crock pot. It's adorable. This is Betty Crocker. I specifically got it for hot dip. That's what I got it for. It has a little lid. How cute is that? It needs to be cleaned. It's kind of dirty. It has the removable inside piece, and then of course your little Betty Crocker warmer part. Now the funny thing is, this actually, they had 2 of these, the exact same one. The other one had a huge dent in the side, and it didn't have a lid. Like, okay. And the bowl actually looked dirty, like to the point where I don't know if you could get it clean. But this one, I mean, it's fairly clean. It does have like a little chip down here. But other than that, like, this doesn't seem to have any dents. It obviously needs a little bit of cleaning up. This was $7.99, and then I got 20% off. The bowl itself, again, it doesn't look chipped or anything. It looks fairly clean. I mean, it's going to need to be washed, but it looks fairly clean. And same with the lid. Like, the lid isn't broken or cracked. Again, it needs to be just tidied up a little bit. But we did get, I got from Costco a big 3-compartment like buffet server that you plug in, and it keeps food warm. And we actually used it for the first time New Year's and Super Bowl. And I like cooked a bunch of, finger foods and kept it in the warmer, and it worked really well. I'm like, how awesome would that be for, again, Super Bowl, New Year's, having friends over a party, to have the buffet server, plus you've got this plugged in with like a hot dip in it, plus I've got my little salsa bowl for some fresh salsa and some chips. Like, we're just getting the little party started here. Like, come on, this is awesome. So that's what I got. Sorry guys, I got a little warning. My battery's low. Hopefully it'll be fine. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. But anyway, that's what I got. That's what I exchanged it for. So Wellness Wednesday, if you're on some kind of a journey, if something happens that throws you off path just a little bit, take a deep breath. Stay true to your course. Get back on that trail. You got this. Thanks so much for watching today, guys. As always, we'll see you next time. Bye.